They're not stupid just because they have different political opinions than you. Social media has amplified this to a near terminal degree. If somebody does not agree with you in lockstep, it is because they're a fucking idiot and you're a genius. Sure, there are some political parties and ideals that are less intelligent than yours. Not yours. Yours are the smartest, though. But I know some brilliant liberals. I know some brilliant conservatives. And I know some from every political persuasion that are complete fucking morons. What does denying this change? People have gotten this idea that if somebody disagrees with them politically, it is because they have metaphorically or literally bumped their head on something and came out on the other side with a sub 70 IQ. When I talk to the soy pill, or Kyla Turner, and we disagree on something, I don't think, what idiots. I usually understand why they think the way that they do. Partially because they do a good job explaining it, partially because I've spent several hours alone with both of them just talking. I assure you there is no lack of wrinkles on their brains. When I disagree with Andrew Wilson or Tim Pool, it's not a lack of intellect. It is because we've come to a different conclusion. And that might sometimes be partially because of misunderstanding information. The problem is that people think the only difference between your belief and the things someone else believes is that they don't have enough information or they're not smart enough to understand it. It's a factor, don't get me wrong, but they also have a completely different life. They have a completely different psychology than you. My mom, my sister, and I all grew up under the same roof. We have gotten maybe a 15 to 20% crossover politically. So here's one thing that I can promise you. If you think the only difference between you and someone that you politically disagree with is giving them the correct information, you are not going to translate that over to them by calling them a fucking idiot. But like, if you don't care about changing their mind anymore, you should call them a fucking idiot because sometimes it's funny. Anyway, I love you guys. Goodbye.